Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of my Alchemy Factory Let's Play series. And today we are looking at expanding even more. This building over here we're going to buy, but I was working on getting this random quest done for 55 glass, 30 healing potion, and 30 vitality. So, with that, we'll get basically 20,000 bronze. Perfect. And with that much money, we are able to, I think we should pay off our debt. There we go. And then 2, we can finally come over here and expand our base. There we go. Wow, look at that. Okay. So now we get even more space. And with that, we can get a few more of these nurseries, which I am going to need some clay for. I think I'm going to need even more clay, so we should probably get a little storage here if we can. That way we can actually get as much clay as we need. There we go. So we can also reconnect this, although our fire did run out before when I did this, so we're gonna have to be careful. Probably end up using too much, so I'll have to keep a close eye on that. But for now, let's get these going, see how many we can make. Oh, I actually think we will have enough, because I want to make 2 more, or 1 more for each, and then we'll go ahead and split this up the way it should. So let's turn this off. These. Okay. So we'll turn this into sage, turn this into flax, and then of course red currant. And with this we'll be able to double our output with everything. I'll just do that. And then this needs to get deleted up to here. Let's go here. There we go. And then of course we can connect this like so, and then get our red currant. And then with this we should be able to start looking at expanding into the next tree. We don't have a whole lot more. It looks like just soap, which I should look. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I unlock that, but oh, here it is. So linseed oil. So if we extract flax, we get linseed oil. And if we extract quicklime powder, we get lime water. And then with that, we can get our soap, which we just unlocked. So soap and then ash, plant ash. Yeah, that might be worth looking into. I'm assuming if we use soap for other stuff, fine, but if it's just for sale purposes, I don't think I'm gonna get it. But yeah, now we're finally done with the level 4 tree, and then now we're gonna be moving into level 5, which there is some interesting things on level 5. We've got relics that we can unlock, as well as jewelry. And this is very interesting. Knowledge altar. A device that can withdraw alchemy knowledge automatically from relics and upgrade a knowledge level, which I'm assuming is what will help us get these. I forgot to show you guys last time that I put my 6 points into fuel efficiency as well as alchemy output, but there's a whole selection of these things that we can get. And then also, if you go to the bottom here, not only do they all have a lot of upgrades, but then it's infinite after you're done. So you can upgrade these an infinite amount of times, which is pretty cool. So, with that said, we are working on getting 100 of these vitality potions. It's going to take quite a while, but now that we can expand more, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But we do need to get these going here. There we go. Hopefully it'll come down the line. It will prioritize these first, but they're filling up pretty quick. It should be okay. And then, of course, once this line is completely full, it'll also fill up, so it's not too big of a deal. And then, of course, we're getting healing potions as well. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do sort of kind of thinking about it more. We are struggling to get production here for these things here at the end. I know I could optimize the distribution a bit better, and that would definitely help. But for expansion purposes, I feel like it's just not right to try and make this work better. So I think what I want to do is I have a good factory here, and I think it's looking pretty good. With that said, a few of these things could be removed. A lot of this is just for brick production. I could definitely get a different system for that. With that said, I think I would like to minimize this, so start bringing everything in and compact it as much as I can, and then copy it, and then paste it over here, but just for the production of these, if that makes sense. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm not too sure how exactly I'm going to do that, but I'm gonna make it happen somehow. Okay, we just got our materials for the Carpenter's Quest, so I just want to show you guys that one. Alright, so we'll get around 8,000 for this one, and it looks like a bed. Interesting. There we go. Carpenter's Quest done, and we got some extra money. This is really good. Okay, so I made a blueprint out of the smelting stuff. I think we're going to place it right there. And then we are going to place our planter stuff here. So this is basically going to be a little compact version of this whole thing. All the extra stuff, again, is just for this. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I do need to keep an eye out. It looks like, yeah, it looks like we're running low on charcoal. So I better be careful here. I just wanted to get enough clay for our planters, which I'm going to let that run so that it does. Anyways, let's continue over here. So this is where our wood's going to come in, so we'll just go directly out into that. And then our stone is going to come around here. And then our sage is going to be right here. So our stone come out, connect to each other, go there, and then come out over here. Yeah, I'm really liking this more compact looking design that still fulfills what we're looking for here. I don't know if we really need 2 of these. I have 2 of these because I have 2 different smelt areas. So most likely I'll add another smelter, but just for the sake of starting, we'll do this. And then now we can build our planters. Sorry, nurseries, so it takes 6 each. And then some iron. And you know what? I have not been making iron, so we gotta do that real quick. Alright, so I think all we need is a nursery for the sage. That will come out over here. Keep a good spot for it. Let's go there. And then after the sage, we can have 2 for our vitality potions. And I think that's all I can provide for 3. So the processor over here, yeah, I can only take those. So let's get a assembler, sorry. Assembler right here. And then get our 2 materials that we'll need. So we'll need these and these. Let's go here and then into here. And we'll bring this over. Just have them hug like that. Perfect. That looks so clean. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, and then we'll get our recipe set here for the fertilizer, and then get our sage here. So we need sage and red currant. I always forget what that's called. Okay, there's sage here, and then we need 1 more red currant. Sage, red currant, perfect. And let's go ahead and see if this works. Everything should be set up correctly. Okay. So we'll put a stone in here. Stone there. Some wood. There we go. And then our last red currant. Perfect. Okay. Now that is being supplied. This is being supplied. And then we come out to here. Okay, now let's get our design. This, and then we're gonna need some of the material as well that is used in this process. So yeah, we're gonna need some extra. So I guess we probably should set up the fourth, and then let's see what that was again. We need 13 glass. So the extractor needs to be second. What needs to be first is these. So this is coming out. Have it split off this way into this, that, and then I need to get this started with a bit of wood. It's gonna go over here, and then we can have our, not the extractor, the other one, the blender. Actually, we can go a different direction here. Let's go like that, and then the extractor we'll have here like this. And then have these come out. Like that. Actually, it'd probably look cleaner if I do this. There we go. Okay, so, and then we connect those with piping. Like that. Perfect. Alright, we got a little alchemy coming. And then, of course, store it. Yes, we can make soap as well. Alright, the process has started. We should be getting... Oh, this is not correct. Okay, what did I do wrong here? There we go. Okay, now we can connect this up. Like that, and then like that. And then once we get our sage, which I have to start up myself, I forgot. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, I still need to get auto purchase started on these. All I have to do is put some money in, but yeah, money is something I don't have right now. So I just want to get this started and let us get some good vitality potions being created. Alright, and then just in case, I actually will add one more of these. And we can just attach it right here. Right here. I want to make sure they line up in the back, actually. See what it looks like here. So if I click this, just like that, pull some stone off of here, bring it there, and then we can copy this. Yep, and then I might be able to get away with this. Looks like I can. Nice. So now we should have enough production to cover what we need. If I did everything right. Is this thing working correctly? It looks like it is. Yeah, we have some vitality potions. It's good. Now we just gotta wait for this production to catch up. Which it will. It just takes a sec because of the sage. Alright, so while we wait for these vitality potions to stack up to 100, of quite the amount, to save, I'm going to convert all of this into this, and then we are going to move our other little factories to different areas. Yeah, so that way we can save a lot more space. Also, I need to delete all of this as well. Got some storage here, probably gonna need another storage as well. But yeah, I'll just do a time lapse of me deleting everything, as well as building a new one of this, but for the flax, of course. Okay, so this is our basic layout here for the flax production, as well as, of course, the things that the flax is used to make. So let's go ahead and get our seeds here. Get 1 sage, and then 2 flax. And we can kind of change this a bit if we need to. I've noticed that, well, these are kind of slow. So sometimes, if everything is actually caught up, there's a small chance I could add another, but I don't know. It was kind of at the max when I was checking it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to need a lot. I don't even know if I have enough coins for both of these at the moment. But let's get 2, 2. It looks like we can. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. But yeah, now we have so much more room and an actual good design here, so this is looking good. This, get this, this. There we go. Gonna throw these in here. Get this started back up as well. And I should have some wood. Oh yeah, a bunch of spare wood too. So we can throw these in here. There was some sitting around from the auto buyer as well. But I have a lot of extra stuff. I'm just gonna have to organize them as time goes by. I'll just do that off camera. But yeah, here we go. And then we got our stone. Looking good. Okay. So now we just gotta wait for things to catch up. Before I stole some of the sage from this side, but now I think it's time to steal sage from this side, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, it's just going to take some time, but everything should start up, and I'm going to work on organizing this stuff. Alright, a lot of things are organized better. I have deleted everything on this map here that is not being used. Also, I just got done setting up the auto purchasers. So now we need to set the recipes. And also I forgot one thing actually. We need to set the outputs here for them. And this is going to be a pricey endeavor, but once everything is set up correctly, we should be looking good. I just need to... The reason why I'm so low on money right now is because I technically have a really large amount. 68 times 330. With that said, those all are going to a mission. But I will sell these bandages. These are also for a mission, but right now it's just worth getting started. Let's add these bandages here. And I'm making them pretty quick now too, so it doesn't really matter. But I do need to get that sample request done because I do get a couple things. It looks like I can get contracts for certain items. So yeah, that is important, but I do need the money to start off this auto buying. So if I go here, so I'm gonna set this to stacks of 10 so that I'm not filling this with a bunch of money. And that should do it. So this needs to be wood. This needs to be stone. This needs to be stone, yep. This needs to be wood, okay. Alright, here we go. So I put this in. It should distribute it evenly among everything. And hopefully these will get going soon. And I should start building the other stuff as well. I feel like I could probably sell some of this linen rope. It does sell for a good amount. I don't want to sell too much because I use that in quests as well as building stuff. But yeah, things should start looking up here soon. We are going to have a really, really large amount of money coming up soon. All right, so it's been a long time. I kind of left for a while and let this run. And here we are. So we have 100 and 29 vitality potions. I'm going to sell the 29 because they sell for a good amount. But here we go. Main quest. Oh, and we get 60k for this. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. There we go. Level 5. And 2 more points. That's awesome. And then we have rotten legs and coal ore. Awesome. Okay, yeah. The coal ore actually sounds really nice. With that said, let's go over here and get our vitality potion sold. And then let's go see what we can unlock first. We do need some money. Oh yeah, we have 60k. Let's go. Here. 4,400. A little steep. So which one do we want to do first? I almost feel like, oh yeah, sorry, we have to do this. That advanced fertilizer will help a lot. And then I kind of want to check out the relics. Be kind of sick. You can sell them for 30 silver. Oh, it's made. Oh, it takes a lot of material though. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. We'll have to get a lot of pulleys as well though. But I'm not disliking it. Let's do that. Let's go down here and make our way to the knowledge altar. Also, a filter splitter sounds kind of nice. Let's see, coke? Well, let's get some of that. Yeast powder. Okay. Gloom, spores, transformation potion. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna slowly move our way down, but I do think that's probably gonna do it for this episode. I just wanted to make sure that I get to level 5 before I end this episode. But we made a lot of good progress, and now we have plenty of room to build so much more. With that said, that is going to do it for this video. So, if you guys like the video, then please hit that like button. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, then please hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.